Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashu, this is Ashu's Archive, and today I'm gonna be talking about the weirdest Instagram ads I've seen. Okay, not the weirdest, but the shittiest probably. I don't know what Instagram thinks I do all day that it's advertising this to me. Instagram keeps like so aggressively advertising this particular game called Project Makeover to me, and I, for the love of God, have not understood why. Like, what did they find on my phone? What did they listen? Maybe it's because I have self esteem issues and I keep telling my sister to give me a makeover. They're like, this girl would like this. But, like, do they not listen to the other things that I say? Holy shit. And this game is a nightmare. So, if I have to live through a nightmare, I want you all to live it through me. Through me? You're not going through me. It's not an interbody experience. I want you all to be with me on this. You know, um, let's suffer together. What? Enough talking. Let me just show you one. I don't know if the music is copyrighted or not. Not like I'm making money off my YouTube videos, but then they don't show my video if it's copyright claim anyway. Here's the first one. There's a girl with a beard and someone's texting her like, "Oh, let's meet up" or whatever. Now, here's my first problem with it, right? Like, I feel like the ad immediately wants to cringe at a person who's feminine with beard. Like, she clearly has long hair and boobs. So you're supposed to know she a girl, I'm guessing, right? And she has a beard, so that's a huge problem. Also, like, it takes such a while to grow that much beard. Props to her. She must like her beard but has to shave off because she's meeting some guy. What's the issue? Like, listen, if a guy does not like your beard, don't date the guy. Don't date the guy. Don't lose things that are important to you. But if you don't like the beard, sure. But like, my problem is immediately you know what this game wants to do. It wants to show a girl that's so unfeminine and so weird that you're immediately supposed to want to do something to make her over, right? And that, I don't have the words yet. I will have. So you shave off the beard now, and then she's all happy. And then what do you do with her hair? You make her half bald from the center. I hate it when people like have, okay. I mean, I guess half bald hair with really long hair might not be a suitable hairstyle for me. I'm going to try my best to find people who, look really good with that look. But, it's supposed to be such a. Okay. Let's just watch. Okay. She's half bald from the center. She does not have a beard and she's wearing a costume and there's a huge eye in between. So the guy sees her, gets scared, and then runs away. And you're supposed to want to play Project Makeover so that you do better than this ad. Here's my thing with it though. Right? Like, you see the problem that I have with it, right? Am I to explain it or are you to infer it?
What? Child. Anyway, so
Like the traditional ideas of beauty that are so like blatantly out there in this advertisement is just high level cringe that I didn't need in my life, that Instagram just keeps pushing on me. Why do they do this to me? It's just it makes me cringe so bad. Okay, next. Here's the next girl that was supposed to make over because she has something wrong with her. Yeah, so my sister keeps refusing the idea of a makeover because she's like, you look nice. What do you mean by makeover? And also the idea of a makeover, the idea of completely transforming someone from to make them feel more appealing to others is just irritating, right? So essentially, it's the idea that you don't look good now, so you need to look better and you need someone to make that difference. But that means that all the lives that you've lived as this person, looking as that person means that you don't look good. And I hate that idea. So I guess my sister is right to not give me a makeover because she doesn't want me to feel that, whatever. But here, the girl that we want to give a makeover to has like freckles all over. She has chest hair, and Anna's hair from Frozen. So, and the guy is downstairs. So the problems with her are freckles, chest hair, and bedhead hair. I guess bedhead hair, I understand. People are just like whatever, but like freckles are so cute. I mean, come on. You cannot tell me that you have not been attracted to a person who has freckles. They might have a issue with it. So if you have freckles and you have an issue with it, I'm sorry. I am not commenting on what you're supposed to feel if you have freckles. I am saying what I find attractive. I don't mind chest hair on a girl at all. I don't mind freckles on a girl. So for me, those wouldn't be something that's supposed to diminish their attractiveness, that they're supposed to get over. Like even bed hair, like I don't comb my hair. News flash. So anyway, let's go on with it. How does she get her makeover? First of all, we put foundation to conceal all those shitty freckles. She still hasn't had her coffee, so she's upset. Somehow, we end up putting mascara on her that just like blows up, and then we razor her eyebrow, and we put on the shittiest outfit. She's red in color because she's tired, and her leg is wet. See, I understand that he's downstairs and there's a lot of pressure. So why is the guy downstairs? Didn't they make plans? Was the alarm not off? I know I'm nitpicking, but like, what is happening? But my point is that how did her shoe get wet? Like, how did one of her shoe just start leaking water? I probably am gonna watch this in slow motion and later regret saying this, but like, what the hell are these people who are making the ads thinking? Do they want to do a job so bad on a makeover that we'd want to do it? But here's the thing, I look at the girl and I'm just like, why are you making me think that what I look like in the morning is shitty? I mean, I don't have freckles. So, but like, you know what I mean? There are times that I'm in sweatpants or like I have bed hair and all of that, and I don't have a bald patch. What is it called? I don't have a bald patch in the middle of my head, but I probably will sometime in the future, giving my dad. But what is this ad trying to make me feel? I know it wants me to play the game, but it's just making me feel bad about myself constantly. Okay, so now this time you have a girl who has a bald patch already there, and I think except for that, there isn't anything visually to me that would be immediately like, oh, you're supposed to cover that up, like thinking from the perspective of like what needs to be, what this ad wants us to think. So they put dye on her hair, mud on her hair, and then stick an extension. First of all, I'm just really like, oh wow, okay. Here's the thing. You look at the final shot and what she's supposed to look like. She has such a nice buzz cut. She looks cute AF. So, like, okay, I guess a lot of girls don't want buzz cuts, so she's crying that they just cut her hair. But, like, I am safe. Again, I am not talking from the perspective of what the girl's supposed to feel. What I am supposed to look at and find attractive as the boy or girl at the end of the day. Okay, what am I saying, boy or girl? I'm a girl. As the girl at the end of the date, you know, like I would find her exactly looking like this, extremely attractive. I would fall head over heels. So I don't know what Project Makeover wants me to think, what it wants me to do. It's so typical woman. Okay, here's my thing. Beauty standards for women are so shit. You're not supposed to have leg hair, you're not supposed to have mustache hair, which by the way, guys have such a complex over, like, I can't grow my beard. So if a woman can, isn't it supposed to be an achievement? What is the issue with having bed hair? What is the issue with having freckles? What is the issue with having armpit hair or chest hair? What is this game trying to tell me? Is it trying to tell me that I need to get over all of this so that a guy could go on a date with me or not run away or faint off from me? I mean, I guess a guy would be scared if one of my leg was leaking water for no reason, because like your leg is not supposed to do that. But if a guy is nice, he's supposed to take me to a hospital if my leg is leaking water, you know? So these advertisements just tick me. They just they're so irritating. I think you can see a kind of pattern in it, right? You have a girl who's undateable or like not supposed to look pretty or whatever, and then you're trying to help her. And in the ads, the people do such a terrible job that you want to play the game and do better than them. That is the kind of advertisement they're making to kind of appeal customers, but it's not working on me, because up until now it's made me think that having freckles is bad, it's made me think that having chest hair is bad, it's made me think that having a bald spot is bad, which by the way I'm really scared of having in my life in the future. What if the person I like and like I'm dating and okay, listen, if I'm dating someone, I'm sure they will have higher standards than having a problem with me having a bald patch here. Because, like, I mean, I hope I don't feel insecure about it in the future. Right now, I'm looking myself in the mirror and I like what I see, so I don't have a problem. And I hope that doesn't change in the future. But these kind of ads are so targeted and they make me feel like there's an auntie sitting in the corner commenting me like, beta ye theek karo, beta wo theek karo, beta don't do this, beta don't do that. Because I shave my leg hair once in 3 months. I haven't shaved my arm hair ever. Armpit hair only when it starts to get too tangled. Like, I just do it depending on convenience, the amount of sweat, or whether it's irritating me or not. Not because I need to look appealing for someone else. Yeah, guys are applauded for having a beard, for having like, they're not applauded for having leg hair, but then no one really cares. And it's simple double standards, everyone knows that, but it's also a thing where I think this is targeted towards women, right? That's why Instagram is like showing it to me, because I'm enlisted as female in this. I highly doubt my brother is getting the same advertisements. Now, next one. So this girl, the problem is that she has an eye problem, her nose is swollen, she's stinky. Now, smell can be a problem for a lot of people, but the reason why I bring this up is a lot of people have a problem with like general odor. If women don't use perfume or like things like that, and again, mascara is a huge thing in all of this, right? Like, you're supposed to have long eyelashes, it's supposed to be pretty. It reminds me of that video I made initially on my channel, the first Randomly Some Logic, where this account was trying to say that women just need to be thin and that's the only standard they have, and guys need to like be the head of the family, whatever, this, that, and then. And I was just like, listen, dude, I could make a list that wouldn't fit here even if I use the font size 1 on the screen about the amount of beauty standards or just societal standards that women have. And that's what irritates me about this game. This girl has like 2 teeth coming out, and that's my problem. I also have a lot of gap in my teeth. So essentially, not only is this game like, you know, inherently pointing out like what is supposed to be feminine, like what is supposed to be good feminine and what is not supposed to be a part of your life or whatever, like what makes you appealing and attractive to other people. It also is like really sticking to my insecurities. It's really frustrating me. It makes me want to comb my hair and hide my teeth. They slowly start to like have like dots all over face, which are supposed to be mud or freckles. I don't know what is happening. And also, does she have curlers in her hair? I've only seen hair like this when people actually have curlers in it, not naturally. But if this is natural, she must have voluminous hair. That's insane. Pretty or whatever. But my point being that odor is considered such a problematic thing with women, even in like the downstairs situation. It's just, if you can't deal with it, get lost, you know? And if I want to change it, I will. Not because you want me to change it, project makeover, or whatever, a guy or girl or a person. So here again, the girl has glasses and a unibrow. Chinu would be so upset looking at this ad. Because he thinks unibrow is a sign of luck. I used to have an issue with it. I used to be like, I want to just pluck out everyone's unibrows. And that was wrong of me to do. I can admit that. Because like, if someone likes their unibrow, let them be. What is wrong with it? You know? Like there's so many people making fun of Rani Mukherjee's unibrow and what is that movie, DDLJ and all of that. And I'm like, bro, no. Gino was the one who was kind of like, Ashudi, why does it irritate you? And I was like, people kept telling me that that's a bad thing. And so now I just think it's a bad thing and it just like inherently irritates me. So I was like, I need to unlearn that. I need to unlearn what is subconsciously making me feel like is wrong. Because I'm doing the same thing that I don't want other people to do. I don't want other people to judge me based on my looks or comment on me based on that, but that is exactly what I was doing. And I think that was a learning experience for me with unibrows especially. I know it might seem like a small thing, but I think it's a big thing when you first realize that you need to unlearn a lot of things in order to be able to be more sensitive and inclusive. Like you can't just one day wake up and be, inclusive of everything. It's just impossible because you grow up in a society that teaches you certain standards. So if you need to get rid of those standards that are so inherently deep rooted in you, you need to unlearn them. I still have a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure like there are things that I don't know about, there are things that I'm insensitive about, or there are things that I'm doing wrong. But hopefully with time, any mistake that I make, I'll learn to correct. And hope you all do too. Also like blackheads. Here's my thing, blackheads. So I used to see those black masks. I still have it upstairs and I used it 1 week ago because I just love peeling it off. Not because I can see blackheads or have a problem with my blackheads, but I just love peeling it off. I've never really known what blackheads actually are. Is that surprising? Someone said there are also things called whiteheads. I don't know what they are. Except for like when I see like, those YouTube videos where people used to pull it off and I used to watch them because I'm disgusting and that's appealing to me. Like kind of like pulling out huge chunks of ear wax out of people. I don't know why. I like those videos, whatever. We don't need to get into that. But then, when people remove that, they used to have like things pointing out. So I'm assuming it's like very tiny needle-like things in your nose. I haven't really seen a blackhead. What I'm trying to say is that games like these, ads like these, and portrayals in media in general like these are probably shown to teenagers who are very easily influenced, who already have a lot of insecurities regarding their bodies. And if they see someone like that on such an ad in the beginning, the parts that I was talking about was like, oh, I have like dots all over my face, or like I have bed hair or whatever. And if they see that representation of them out there, I know it might seem like a small thing to you that it's just an ad, let it go, but media has such a strong influence. They're just trying to correct it. If they're playing this game over and over again, they are subconsciously learning what is supposed to be correct for them and what is supposed to be wrong for them. And it is extremely harmful for them and general society, because like these kind of beauty standards, this kind of influence that the media has on women is a huge part of the problem. You know, women, their clothes cost a lot more, their beauty products cost a lot more. They're essentially targeted based off of the insecurities that these kind of medias create over time. And it's been so institutionalized that if now I say that I don't want to shave my leg, I need 6 months to convince my family that it's not really a big thing. It's just that I'm too lazy and I don't want to wax because it freaking pains. I can deal with the pain, my pain tolerance is fine, but I don't want to deal with it. It's not worth it for me. So, my point is that if you're out there, if you feel insecure, and don't play this game, and also like try to unlearn all the standards that we've been taught, because there really isn't anything except for what I guess you'd want for your body. I know that's extremely difficult. We're in a capitalist society and like freedom is just a made up construct or whatever, but we can try. Let's try. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was interesting. And bye.